Okay, before we jump into some news, you had also had a busy week on the iPad drawing and releasing some Germies. So we are now up to 30 Germies. So you can head over to germypets.com, pick up a free NFT, and there are going to be 500 Germies by the end of our lives, and they are all one of ones. And all of these have different parameters on how you can get them. So Germy Pet number one is free and it's unlimited. So you can get this one for free forever. There's no cap. And then some of them start to have caps or some of them start to have costs. So this one, number 8, there's only 20 of them and it's 0.005 ETH. And some of them are a little bit more and some of them are a little bit less in quantity available. So let's talk about the last 5 that you dropped, and then we'll talk about why somebody might want to buy or acquire a Germy pet. So we got these last few here. Any commentary on these?
These are very different in the first 10 that we released, just because the shadowing is different. So what I'm trying to do is that every release that we do, there's something different from them, or the way that I do the shadows, or the way that I do the expressions, or whatever the case might be. But I'm trying to make it all different. And now, when you click on a Germy, they all have their own personalities and names. So, for example, that one, I don't know.
Fuzzy Spore.
What's the name of it?
Fuzzy Spore.
Yeah. So Fuzzy, if you read what it says there, it does a certain thing, right? But what does this one do?
Yeah, so it says a Germy pet covered in soft fuzzy spores, gentle and calming companion that adds a touch of excitement to your collection.
Correct.
And there's only 5 fuzzy spores ever. There's only 5.
That's it. Only 5. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do now is that in the last, I'm going to say 20 of them, each one of them has its own character. It's its own character, basically.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe in the future it's going to be intertwined with something. Obviously, it's intertwined with the battles, but it could be something else. We will see. Each one of them has its own storyline.
Yeah, and the cool part is that they're going to be developed and released on a flow, so we'll be able to kind of adapt the story and the purpose and even the look and feel of them as time goes on. So yeah, like you just said, as we are getting ready to release V2 of Rebel Ants, Battle for the Colony, we'll be using the power of AI storytelling to have the different battles within that 5,000 collection go up against each other every week, and whoever the winner is, if you're a holder of that gang for that NFT, then there's a reward, which is TBD. But there's a kicker, and you'll be incentivized by holding, more Germies and more of the V1s. So that's why it's a good idea to grab some while you can, especially these that are limited to just 5, because each of these will play its own role.
In Germy Pet 28.
Germy Pet 28, yes. My favorite. This is Electro Spark.
I love Germy Pet 28. One, because I gave him a little mustache, so he looks a little French.
Oh, yeah. It looks like your mustache.
It does, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. I don't have a mustache. It looked like my mustache when I was in high school, actually.
Yeah, that's fair. This seems like a cool one that you could do some looping animation, like just having it kind of floating or bobbing or the hair slightly waving. Yeah. Is that something you're able to add into Germies to kind of bring them to life?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, very cool. We got a comment here from Universal saying, "My peoples." So what's up? Thank you for joining us, Universal. Pleasure to have you as always. Okay, Miguel. I think that's good for Germy Pets, and look forward to the next few that you release. I